bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. You'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Monk looking around. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 5. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey attacking. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Now here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Offside Maxey. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. DeRozan inside. On the wing, Levine. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Sabonis inside.
And it's not easy making a shot when you have Embiid in your face like that.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by Monk. Outside for George. To the paint. Oubre. No one around him. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Down low. Here's Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the basket is good. Maxey's got his second bucket.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Oubre. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Kings trailed by 3. Here's DeRozan. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. In the corner, it's Oubre. Maxey into the lane. Nice D from Levine.
Great effort on the glass by the big fella. Nice work.
To the inside. Back to Murray. Pass to Sabonis. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Levine's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 3. Now Oubre. He's covered by Murray. Oubre can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's George. Makes it off the glass.
The defense must push Paul George further out. This guy's so adept at finding ways to score inside.
Levine, the bounce pass. And it's Murray with the jam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Outside for Murray. Over Maxey. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Here's Edgecombe. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Unlike most young guards, Edgecombe would rather have it around the rim. Doesn't want to just chuck up Jays.
Murray, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Here's Drummond. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings trailed by 7. Murray. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. In the corner, George with it. Going inside. And it's George finishing it off.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
On the wing, Monk. Still without a basket. Sweet move. Maxey grabs the miss. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Sacramento substitution. Carter. Russell.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 9 points. There's a screen by Murray. Inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Assisted by.
You just never know what Russell Westbrook will do in the pick and roll. So excellent at making the right decision.
Outside, George. Screen by Oubre. And George, here we go. The Kings trailed by 7. Pass to Westbrook. And stolen by Maxey. Outside, George. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, that sends a clear message to the defense. Russell Westbrook up high in a strong finish.
George exits two-pointer. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Here's Sacramento now. 7-point differential. Outside for Murray. Sabonis inside. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Just 2 to shoot. Can't cash in from close range. Left side, Maxey. They get it back. Pass to Edgecombe.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Maxey. And the 3-ball is good. Maxey's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
The shortest 3 in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
The 3 from George. Carter pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Boy, you cannot give Sabonis this kind of advantage. He's got the kind of touch and focus necessary to score it.
Outside, Maxey. Inside. And George gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Paul George.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Screen by Sabonis. Down low. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assist from
Sabonis has got 6.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. 76ers ahead, up 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The 76ers leading by 6. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Monk outside. Shot clock at 6. Goes up at the stripe. And that one, good.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Shoots from the elbow. Connects. The jumper drops.
But getting into that mid-range jump shooting ability of Kyle Lowry, he makes it look easy right there.
Knocked away. Now, here's Hunter. Still yet to score. Here's Carter. And he drops it in from the low post.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here is Carter. Pass to Achua. To the paint. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Lowry up top. To the inside. With force. Embiid takes it to him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
In the corner, it's Monk. Achua in the corner. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Grimes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
It's stolen by Edwards. Outside Lowry. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the middle, and Embiid in the corner. No good with the triple. The Kings trail by 7. Hunter, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Watford with it. He has yet to score. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry. And the shot falls short this time. On the wing, Monk. Here is Carter. Snatched away. Right side Lowry. Here's Edwards. Back to Lowry. Takes the three. That's in. Coming off the assist from Edwards. Lowry's got 5 now.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it. You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The 76ers leading by 8. And there's the drive. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. Here's Levine. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Edwards can't hit. The Kings trail by 8. Now Levine. Back to Murray. Unloads from 13. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Here's Watford. Trains the three-pointer. Watford's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Philadelphia ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 12-3 run. And we're just moments. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Knocked loose. Pass to Edwards. Embiid the screen. Edwards can't hit. The Kings trail by 11. Here's Levine. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And the jam by Levine.
Glides into that move, suspends in the air. Levine, nice.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Lowry, no good. And here's Levine. Can't connect from short range. Edwards looking it over. Into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
In the corner, it's Watford. Back to Lowry. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Kings. Tries from 16. Murray, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Grimes. Embiid the screen. Let's lose a three. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Kings. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Sabonis, and he jams it in.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Grimes with it. Lowry outside. The three goes down.
Not a shoot first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
Not that time. It won't go. 18 feet away. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Yep, that goes down.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Lowry. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
A free throw off from Westbrook. And that one is good.
A little breakdown there, letting him get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Doug Christie is called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Timeout.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Substitution. Number 9. Practice Achua.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Oubre. He drills the three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Here's George. And he does not hit.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Cleared away by George. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it.
Russell Westbrook.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Maxey. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2. And so he hits both. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, you love to see the calmness at the line. Didn't faze him at all. Big-time spot, and he makes it easy.
A putback. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action.
Here we go.
Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Battle in the Western Conference, the Sacramento crowd hoping to watch their Kings come out on top. Back to Levine. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Pass to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's DeRozan. Back to Sabonis. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Caruso. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Outside Westbrook. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
3 points.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Westbrook. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
So good at finding the angles of drive. Westbrook is as fast as he is agile.
And the dunk by SGA.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here is Williams. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Holmgren with the steal. SGA on the wing. Caruso up top. Outside Williams. A wide open look here for Caruso.
Alex Caruso.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
How about the quick trigger from Caruso? Love the assertive approach there.
Pass to Levine. Here's Sabonis. And the rejection by Holmgren. .103 left here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. The kick out to Williams. Dort wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Oklahoma City ball.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Caruso. Outside, SGA. Now Holmgren. Banked in off the glass.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They lead by 4. Launches a 3. And the Thunder another 3.
So this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Thunder ball.
For the 3. Sinks the triple. 15 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. From outside the arc, that shot off the mark. And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break with a 10-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes. That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with it.
Hello, everyone. We've got some great NBA action for you tonight. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter.
Carl Anthony Towns.
And the basket by Towns.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Pass to Klingon.